What was banned in your school because of a crazy incident? My private school banned shaving your head if you had cancer. When Autumn was diagnosed with lymphoma and her black hair started to fall out, the principal gave her a school-colored yellow bandana and told her, "You either wear this or a wig. Girls are not allowed to be bald." The administration acted like seeing a bald girl would cause the whole school to vomit or something. So Autumn wore that ugly burgundy bandana every single day, even though she said it made her head itch and reminded everyone she was sick. She never complained out loud, but you could see how much she hated it. That's when my friend Isla decided to do something about it. She organized this whole campaign to shave her head in solidarity with Autumn and raise money for cancer research. The administration loved it at first because it made them look charitable. They sent out newsletters bragging about their compassionate students and scheduled the head shaving for a Friday assembly. The whole school gathered in the auditorium to watch. Isla had raised almost $3,000 and made this beautiful speech about how cancer patients shouldn't have to hide. Autumn was crying in the front row as Isla sat in the chair and let the hairdresser buzz off her purple-streaked hair. When it was done, Isla stood up completely bald and the whole auditorium erupted in cheers. That's when things went sideways. Mrs. Wellington, our principal, immediately walked up with a burgundy bandana and told Isla to put it on. Isla just looked at her and said, "No thank you. The whole point is showing that bald heads aren't shameful." Mrs. Beef Wellington's face turned the same color as the bandana. She grabbed Isla by the arm and marched her straight to the office. Isla got sent home that day for dress code violation, which was insane because she was wearing the exact same uniform as everyone else, just without hair. She came back Monday morning still proudly bald and got sent home again. This went on for 2 weeks with Isla showing up bald and getting sent home immediately. Her parents were furious, but the school wouldn't budge on their proper appearance policy. The other students started getting creative with their support. Girls would write messages on their arms in Sharpie saying, "Hair doesn't equal dignity," and "Bald is beautiful." Some of us wore burgundy bandanas on our wrists in protest. The school couldn't punish everyone, so they just gave out warnings. But Isla kept getting suspended day after day for refusing to cover her head. After 3 weeks of missed classes, Isla's parents called a massive meeting with the school board. They threatened to sue for discrimination and go to the media about how the school was punishing a girl for supporting cancer patients. The meeting went on for hours with lawyers on both sides. Finally, they reached a compromise that Isla would wear a wig, but got to choose which one. The next morning, Isla walked through the front doors wearing the most ridiculous Lord Farquaad wig you've ever seen. It was this geometric black bob that looked like it came from a discount Halloween store. She'd clearly cut it to be extra square, and it sat on her head like a helmet. The teachers couldn't say anything because technically she was following the rules. That changed everything. By lunch, 5 other girls had shaved their heads in the bathroom and showed up to afternoon classes in equally ridiculous wigs. There was a bright green afro that stuck out 2 feet in every direction, a blonde wig styled into devil horns. Someone found a rainbow clown wig that shed glitter everywhere like dandruff. My friend Katie wore a wig that was just one long braid sticking straight up like a big purple dillo. Within a week, half the school was bald and wearing the most insane wigs we could find. The yearbook committee showed up in matching neon pink bobs. The debate team coordinated powder blue beehives. Even some of the quiet girls who never broke rules were walking around in wigs that looked like they came from a Dr. Seuss book. The school looked like a circus, and parents were starting to complain about the unprofessional environment. Once everyone in town started to notice that people with colorful wigs were going to school, the students spread the word that the principal was shaming cancer patients. Within a week, the principal was forced to resign.